I am really happy that more people are starting to talk about this, and I know complaining on the internet doesn't really do anything most of the time, and even me talking about this situation, I can complain about it all I want. Nothing is probably going to change, but hey, I can dream, and just hope maybe if enough of people talk about it, something different may happen. And that is, I really hope a lot of popular TV shows and anime stop ruining all the hype they build up by taking breaks for absolutely no reason. Cause this is something that I'm starting to see happen a lot, and it is really annoying. The real first big TV show that decided to do something like this was Attack on Titan. I perfectly remember that when the last season was going to release, everyone was extremely excited, especially in the anime community, and they were all coming together and talking about every single episode. And even me, I was talking about it with a lot of my friends. It was a really nice experience. Yeah, even though a lot of the talk about Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 1 was extremely cringe, it's still cool to see a bunch of people come together. But then I perfectly remember that when episode 12 came out and the season ended, the anime just suddenly vanished for like a couple of months. Then it decided to come back. And then guess what? The same cycle happened again. And then they decided to split the last episode of Attack on Titan into two 1-hour episodes that was literally months apart. And all that release cycle did was literally destroy the hype. Every single time when Attack on Titan came back, less people cared about it. It was so bad that when the real final episode came out, there were some people that I knew who didn't even know it released. And this is something that I'm seeing happening again with Invincible Season 2. Because currently right now, a couple of days ago, Part 2 of Season 2 ended up releasing, and there's a lot of people who straight up didn't know. And that is something extremely bad because it shouldn't be like that. All you're doing is ruining the hype. Because something that ended up happening to me and a lot of other people is that you probably decide to watch Invincible extremely late, because I decided to watch the show pretty late. I watched all of Season 1, and it was absolutely amazing. It was something so good that I had to change my pants before I started watching Season 2 because I accidentally made organic mayonnaise. Because the show was peak. That I watched all 4 episodes of Season 2, absolutely loving it, just for it to suddenly end. Just out of nowhere. It ends completely abruptly. So you're on this amazing ride, and they just suddenly hit a brick wall, and everything explodes. And then you're wondering, what's going on? When is the next episode going to release? Just for you to learn the information that they don't have a release date, and you had to wait 4 months for the season to continue, and then you also have to wait weekly for every single episode. It is just something extremely annoying. Now, most of the time when something like this happens with anime or just TV in general, it's usually because they're having troubles behind the scene, which is something that I wish wouldn't happen. You know, I really hope these big studios actually find a way to manage and, treat their employees with respect so they actually have time to animate and finish everything at once. But if that is the reason, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I still don't think it's good, but at least that's a little bit more understandable. But for Invincible Season 2, it seems like this was a choice that the showrunners decided to make, because an interview that I didn't even know existed is starting to resurface. This is an article that ended up coming out around 2023, where when one of the people who was running the show talked about the break, they said it was a decision that they decided to do because fans had to process what happens at the ending of episode 4 of Invincible Season 2, which is straight up the most dumbest thing I ever heard. They straight up think that people are gonna be left like Homelander when they finish the episode. They're gonna be walking around their room going like, man, I have absolutely no clue what's going on. Start crying on the wall because what I saw was something so stressful. I had to take a break. I had to process the information. Do they really think that for 5 months I was lying down on my bed thinking, man, what's gonna happen to Mark and Omni, man? I hope they get out of this situation, man. This is terrible. That's not happening. Look, the TV show's extremely good, but I'm gonna be honest, that ending wasn't. It was just so sudden because probably next week episode 5 was gonna come out, but it didn't because you decide to split it. And it is something extremely annoying, and I'm seeing more anime do this. Please stop. I'm happy that a lot of people are starting to complain about this, so I really hope that in the future this trend just stops. And another thing that I want to bring up before I leave is, can we please stop making sequels of anime in movies? Like, this is something that I am seeing a lot, and it frustrates me so much. I know the main reason why all of this has started is because of the Demon Slayer movie made like $1 billion. It was super successful and everyone went out to watch it. I even know some people who never watch a Demon Slayer thing in their life, and they went out to watch the anime. And then they're talking about a character like Rengoku. And I'm like, you didn't even watch season 1. But either way, can we please stop making sequels of animes into movies? And you know they're gonna double dip anyway because they're gonna re-release the movie as an anime, just like what Demon Slayer did. And then all that does is make people who watch the movie get punished because they have to wait longer for the actual season to continue. But either way, that's just completely off topic. Well, it's on brand. I just hope anime and TV shows stop doing this, and can we please just release stuff normally? Like when Invincible season 3 come out, can we just get all 8 episodes? They release in a span of 8 weeks, and everyone is happy, people talk about the show, and you don't lose half of your player base, viewer, audience, because you decide to split the show for no reason. Anyway, that's it. My name is Lua. This is just something that I want to talk about. You have a good day or night. See ya.